I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me, it's Key, and we're back. We're in the building with another 7200 seconds podcast. I got my guy, Coach Donte. He's always in the building. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on, man? Happy to be back. 7200 seconds again for another episode. Just hit 4.7K, man. Appreciate all the family, the Empire Sports Network, ECG family, especially you. Being my tag team partner, and I'm ready to talk some ball. Let's get right into it.
And we got a jam-packed show for y'all, as always. The hottest topics in 7,200 seconds. Well, we at least try to do 7,200 seconds. It don't be lasting the whole 2 hours. But anyway, shout out to Vic and ECG is always in the building. What's going on, y'all? So we got some NFL news, we got baseball news. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the NBA, and we're also gonna talk about these bowl games and did the committee get it right. So let's talk about it. Let's go about this week 13. Sorry, because Jalen's in here. Week 13 recap here. Last night, Tom Brady, the GOAT, as always. You leave him too much time, what happens? The Saints thought they was gonna win that game. They thought. But Tom Brady comes back within like seconds and win the game 17-16. I'm not going to go over it too much because I'm not sure if we watched it. I know you was doing the Sixers Houston. Mm-hmm. I seen bits and pieces. Andy Dalton, 20 for 28, 229 yards. He had a touchdown. Not too many things going on at offense with the New Orleans Saints. We all know it's the Saints. Yeah. So nothing too crazy. But again, Tom Brady gets it done. Game-winning drive. He wins. He threw 54 times. 36 of 54, 281, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Chris Godwin was your leading receiver at 8 receptions and 63 yards. White had a touchdown, and some person I have no clue who's on the team, but he scored a touchdown. What's going on, Rob? But what went down in week 13 was definitely interesting. We see some games, we seen some ass whoopings, we seen some not so nice games, we seen some terrible games. I think out of this whole week, the whopping of the season, hashtag Dallas, of course, 54 points on the Colts. We know Dallas is supposed to beat the Colts. They're supposed to beat the another 40 burger for the Lions, the Jags, 40-14. And we've seen yet another tie in week 13 in the NFC East, the Commanders against the Giants. What was your best game out of week 13?
My best game out of week 13. Well, I know damn the Texans and the Colts wasn't. I know that for damn sure they wasn't now one of those games. My best game for week 13, if you had to look at it, you have to go with the Jets, and probably you have to go with the Jets in Minnesota that came down to the wire, and also the Bengals and the Chiefs. The Bengals and the Chiefs is another game that came to the wire. I think the Bengals beat them on a field goal, and the Jets were at the goal line to Mike White, threw that interception. We were calling that game too. When he threw that interception when they were driving down the field at the goal line. So I would say those two games was the best games that we've seen this weekend. We know the Baltimore Ravens, that was a dirty, sloppy game. That was a filthy game. Seattle Seahawks and the Rams, that was a solid game too as well. That was a solid game down the stretch as well too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with really go with the Vikings and the Jets. I think that was the best game I saw this weekend.
Yeah, that was a good game too. Don't forget about Green Bay and Chicago. Remember, Chicago was up in that game. Y'all let Green Bay come back and beat y'all. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers still owns Chicago. It never changes.
Damn. No matter how bad Aaron Rodgers become, and the
I
team
thought I
is.
was like, I thought the Bears look good coming in. I'm like, they about to have Aaron Rodgers, but he said not so fast, not on my watch.
Yep.
So he got Christian Watson involved. But let's get down to the highlights reels of what happened today earlier. Baker Mayfield is no longer jobless. He is picked up by the Rams. What do you think about this move?
I don't know about this move. I don't know what to think about this move. I mean, this move is crazy right here. To go to the Rams at this point of time. Um, the Rams no playoff expectations. They're not making the playoffs. Let's get that straight. I guess they're trying to get a quarterback in there, just to keep them kind of relevant for a little minute. But again, nothing you can do to make the playoffs. Baker Mayfield is who he is. Baker Mayfield may be a bench guy from here on out. He may not be a starter. It just, like I said again, the Rams are a mess, and I don't see why the Rams picked him up, but we'll see what's going on. But that leaves me kind of a head scratcher, because Baker Mayfield is a backup, and now the mess going on in Carolina. The mess is going on in Carolina. They're rebuilding franchise, and that shows you about Baker Mayfield, what he is and stuff. I don't know if there's some issues going on within the Panthers organization between him and the Panthers. It's got to be an issue, but not a good look for Baker Mayfield. Where, let's be honest, Baker Mayfield is going to be a backup from here on out. He's no longer a starting quarterback in this league.
That has to tell you something. Either they're not high on Baker Mayfield for them to say, okay, we're gonna ride with PJ Walker and Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
So what's possibly, is it Baker didn't know the playbook? I don't know. I mean, I still don't think Baker's a bad QB. I just feel like if you give him a chance and give him a quality team, he might show you something.
I mean, Baker Mayfield. I think he knew the playbook. He been at all training camp. He had a training camp with him. He was the starter at the beginning of the season, and it's just Baker Mayfield. He's just not that good of a quarterback anymore. He's just not a starting QB anymore. So at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield is just an average quarterback. Yes, with the right organization and with the right team, he can win. He can win you football games if you get pieces around him and a running back around him. He can't win you ball. He can't do enough to win you some games. So at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield right now, he's a backup quarterback, and he could make his debut against the Las Vegas Raiders this weekend. So at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield's a backup, but it does take the right team for Baker Mayfield to flourish around him.
Now, what if it comes down to, let's just say, I know Stafford's going through his injuries, neck concussions, and everything else. Let's say if he had to, retire, he couldn't. Do you think Baker Mayfield will be the right guy in LA with Cooper Kupp when he comes back healthy, Allen Robinson, whenever, if they gonna use Cam Akers or they gonna go out and get a running back? Do you think Baker Mayfield can handle that?
I don't think he can handle LA. I don't think he's strong enough to handle LA. I think Baker Mayfield's that type of guy. When the struggle is going on, and the fans, he's one of those type of guy. He's one of those type of guys that clap back at you with something that's not going right. And I don't know if Baker Mayfield can handle that. He couldn't handle it in Cleveland. He couldn't handle it in Carolina. Baker Mayfield for right now, I just believe he's a backup quarterback, but we'll see where it goes. Matthew Stafford, if he retires, I wouldn't be upset. He's got a Super Bowl. He did whatever he needs to do to come in the league. You can make an argument he's a Hall of Famer, probably a second ballot at this point of a Hall of Famer for Matthew Stafford. But we'll see where it goes from him. But not too many teams are really high on Baker Mayfield all of a sudden.
Yeah, like you said, I think Baker, if he finds a team that's gonna give him a chance and he gonna be a quality starter, then that's good. But if not, like you said, he's gonna probably be a backup role type of quarterback, similar to Carson Wentz. Mm-hmm. But Mayfield's just a little bit better than Carson, in my opinion. Dallas. OBJ was at the Dallas Mavericks game last night with Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons. Now everybody's like, oh, he's going to Dallas, but hold your brakes. Jerry Jones came out and said he is not too fond of how his his knee and his ACL injury is. So I'm not sure if Jerry's definitely going to pass on OBJ. Now I was reading that he may not even be ready this season. Um, so what's up with OBJ?
I think he's just going out having fun. I think all that's just smoke screen, man. I'm not gonna believe those rumors that he's going to Dallas until it comes up. I'm just not gonna believe it at all. Jerry Jones, if he wanted Odell Beckham, he can get Odell Beckham Jr. So that's just a bunch of group of guys that's just out there having fun watching a basketball game. I'm not buying into he wants to be with Dallas or Dallas is gonna resign him. I think Dallas are just fine what they're doing right now.
Is he a need for Dallas?
I really don't think he's a need for Dallas, but it could help Dallas. I don't think he's so much of a need. I think Dallas is doing a great job with CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown them. So I think they're doing a really good job in establishing the run game as well.
Yeah, I mean we'll see where OBJ goes if he even plays this season. I know Dallas wanted him to be ready now, and I'm not sure if OBJ is going to be ready now. Postseason, we don't know. I still, if he does sign to the team and does go, I still think he's going to Buffalo. I think that's a great spot for him. He did say the Giants, but I'm like, why would he want to go back to the Giants? The Giants are still in contention in the playoffs for now, but I don't see him going back to New York. I don't see him going back to New York. It'll be the same thing over again, like it was before. But
Yeah.
that's possible. Now, here, good news for San Fran. I know Jimmy G's out with a foot injury. He's not going to need surgery. He could be back in time for playoffs. But how you think Brock Purdy's going to do? Is that going to hurt? Is that going to hurt them?
It could hurt him. I'm not a fan of Brock Purdy. I don't think he's a good quarterback. So I believe he's going to be more of a game manager, managing the game, not trying to turn the football over and just doing enough for this team to get by. And this defense is carrying this load like they always been doing. With the receivers he got, he should be good enough to be a game manager. I'm not really high on Brock Purdy at all.
Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a good big deal. Big Jimmy G dodged the bullet there. He doesn't need surgery. Um but So Jimmy G possibly could be back for the playoffs. Definitely, San Fran's going to be there. Just the quarterback spot is the question mark right now because he has great weapons. He has a running game. The defense is there. It's all about Brock Purdy right now to see what type of job he can do. He didn't do bad in the Miami game when he did have to step in. So he did do good there. But we just see long term. I mean, more games. Who they got? Let me see. I know they don't have for who they play next. He should be okay. So San Fran has the Bucks, the Seahawks, the Commanders, the Niners, and then the Cardinals.
You say what?
So they have the Bucks, the Seahawks, the Commanders, the Raiders, and the 49ers left.
I believe they're gonna beat the Raiders. They'll beat the Raiders. I believe they're gonna beat the Raiders. They got the. I think they can beat the Seahawks. I think they can beat the Seahawks. Who else they got?
The Commanders.
Okay.
And then the Cardinals. And then the Bucks.
They're gonna beat the Cardinals. They'll beat the Cardinals. They're gonna beat the Cardinals.
That's
I believe
the last
they.
game too.
Okay, yeah, I believe they'll beat the Cardinals. So they'll win probably 3 out of those 5. Probably 3 and 5, 3 and 2.
Yeah, no, I think they can definitely get it done now. What's going on, Star Wars? Definitely do got a stack lineup. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that when the baseball come up. But definitely. But yeah, let's see what San Fran can do. Like I said, their defense is stout. They got great weapons. CMC is actually performing. When like I said, we all know how Christian McCaffrey can be when he's healthy and available. The Titans fired the Titans get their GM. The Titans fired their GM right after they played the Philadelphia Eagles and get whooped 35-10. And the Eagles fans is all in the Titans owner's box saying thank you for AJ Brown. What the Titans got to do now? What does the Titans have to do? This guy, he drafted Treylon Burks. He drafted AJ and Derrick Henry.
I don't know what the Titans do with this, man. That's crazy. The Eagles should give that man a thank you card. They should give that man a thank you card for them getting High Roseman sneaking in now and giving getting AJ Brown. That's the man that traded AJ Brown right there. Traded AJ Brown for Treylon Burks pretty much, and nothing has worked out. But after that thumping and after the show that AJ Brown put on them, yesterday, I mean Sunday, I mean I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It was just a poor decision making, not giving him AJ Brown his money that he deserved. I know he's been hurt. He's been hurt, but again, the man is a phenomenal wide receiver, and he should have been paid. He should have got paid his money from Tennessee. But instead, you basically gave him up. You basically traded him for Treylon Burks. You basically traded him for a rookie who's obviously kind of not ready right now to blossom.
I mean, I think Treylon Burks is going to be okay. I mean, they acquired Robert Woods. Robert Woods left the Rams, thinking he was going to be in this big situation, and he's nowhere to be found this season.
Yep.
So Lamar Jackson, he is out week to week with a PCL injury in his knee. He did go down Sunday, and Tyler Huntley came in. That game was looking ugly. It was 9-3 at one point. I'm like 9-3, and then holy smokes, I come back and the Ravens win. They sneak one out 10-9. What is are the Ravens in trouble?
Yes, they are in trouble. Without Lamar Jackson, I believe they will be in trouble without Lamar Jackson. I believe Lamar Jackson gives them the best shot to win football games. And like I say, man, I don't know about this Ravens team, man. I'm kind of suspect about this Ravens team. This Ravens team been playing in a lot of close games lately, and it's giving me a bad vibe. The defense has been giving up big play after big play each and every football game, especially at the tail end of football games. So at the end of the day, they played some great defense yesterday. They did very well on the defensive side. But lately, man, you're supposed to beat the Miami Dolphins. You're supposed to beat the Miami Dolphins. You're supposed to beat the Buffalo Bills. You had a big lead in that one, and they blew it. So Lamar Jackson still give you a best chance to win, but the Ravens got something to clean up on, man. They gotta keep their foot on the gas all 4 quarters, and which is some right now they haven't done.
They've been winning games, and then also they lose games in the fourth quarter as well with their defense. They can't keep relying on Lamar Jackson to bail them out either. Now, Tyler Huntley, he can come in. He's a good serviceable quarterback for you. He'll throw the ball. He'll just not a run first quarterback. Well, we'll see what Tyler Huntley can do. They do go up against who do they got this week? I just had the schedule in my face. All right, so the Ravens go up against this week the Steelers in the AFC North Division. Division games are always tough. They always play hard. That's going to be an interesting game. Pittsburgh and the Ravens. But no, the Ravens are in trouble if Lamar can't go, especially his knee. Lamar can run. So that's going to be an issue of him running. He's going to have to throw and sit there in the pocket. And Lamar is not that great with pocket presence and throwing. But we'll definitely see. I know Ravens fans is really worried right now. All right, Coach. We know what it's time for right now, y'all. Get your lists ready because we got that coach's list. Coach's top 5 breakout performers of the week. Again, so who you got, Coach?
It's time to pull out my handy dandy notebook right here. So, number 5, I got the Gonzaga forward at number 5. Drew Timme, 38 minutes, 17 rebounds, 11 for 20, 11 from 16 from the field, 29 points. Gonzaga has not been that good this year. They have been absolutely awful. They're 6-3 right now. But Drew Timme, the game that he had the other night, 29 points, 17 rebounds, definitely deserves to be top 5 on this list out of all other college guys. So Congratulations to Drew Timmy has made Coach Donte list for the first time. Number 4, we got Stetson Bennett at number 4. Stetson Bennett at number 4. SEC championship game. Beat the brakes out of LSU. Beat the brakes out of LSU. Stetson Bennett, 23 of 29, 274 yards, 4 touchdowns for Stetson Bennett. Really liked it. Stetson Bennett play, and he's gonna be in New York for the Heisman. How about Stetson Bennett being in New York for the Heisman coming up? And how about we go to some ladies NCAA basketball? And I call this lady the Steph Curry of NCAA basketball. If y'all haven't seen this girl play, go watch this girl play. She is unreal. Just like Steph Curry, can move without the basketball, can shoot it from the logo, can dribble the basketball, can get her teammates involved. If y'all haven't seen that lady, y'all go see her. Y'all go check her out. She plays for Iowa, number 22. Her name Carolyn Clark. Go see her play. She will be coming out this year in the WNBA draft, and I hope the Dallas Wings can get her. Dallas Wings, run the card up there. Go get Carolyn Clark right now. We need some shooting.
Go get Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
LA Sparks, go get her. I hope they fall to
Caitlin Clark, 30 minutes, 8 for 14 from the field. She's 2 for 5 from the 3. But guess what? Not only that, you want to know something else? 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 22 points. What that is? A triple-double. That's triple-double. So that shows she can do it all. Caitlin Clark, y'all go check her out from Iowa, man. That girl is just like Steph Curry of the NCAA women's basketball division. Shoot it from deep, does everything. Number 2, we got Jalen Hurts at number 2. We got Jalen, the man Hurts at number 2. He balled out this weekend. I know I know AJ Brown balled out, but Jalen Hurts, come on, man. 29 of 39, 380 yards, 3 touchdowns. He only carried the ball two times, 15 yards, so he didn't run that much. He didn't run at all. He didn't run at all. He spent most of the time doing it in the pocket. So Jalen Hurts is doing this thug this out there. But number 1, who topped that? This man has been giving me fantasy points, and he's been going crazy this season. Anthony Davis, number 1. Man, if y'all go look at the Wizards game, he balled out 38 minutes, took 30 shots, 22 of 30, efficient, 17 rebounds, 55 points for Anthony Davis. That is the top 5 Coach Donte's list of the week. We will be back next week from another one this week. Y'all can't wait. Y'all gonna see who's on there next week. But thank you, Key, for the part right there. But that is Coach Donte's top 5. Y'all go check out Caitlin Clark, man. I'm telling y'all, she's good.
And that was Coach Donte's list. And you got Anthony Davis at number 1, well deserved. He's been on a crazy tear lately. Again, we're gonna talk about Anthony Davis and the Lakers when it comes to the NBA portion of the show, but we're going to get into right now. We got some fact or fiction. Fact or fiction. That's Donte's favorite little segment here.
Yeah, fact or fiction.
I still got to get some music for that. But yeah, let's get into it. So, fact or fiction. Will the Bengals be the most would it be the most dangerous team when it comes to the playoffs?
Fact. I think they still are a dangerous team for anybody who plays them in the AFC. Depends on the matchup. I will go fact. I still don't think they make it to the Super Bowl. I still don't think they make it back, but I think they are a dangerous team to play in the playoffs. I think that's a fact.
Definitely. They figured out a formula of how to beat Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, not only once, not twice, but 3 times. Joe Burrow is 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes. It's something about Cincinnati. They beat the Chiefs so far. They shut down Patrick Mahomes. They shut down Travis Kelce and that receiving core. You seen it last Sunday. I mean, they won by 3, but they still got the job done. Still got the job done. Big said LeBron finally took a back seat. Smashed the like. Appreciate you. That's fiction. Big said the one thing the Bengals got to the Super Bowl not doing so well, that defense. And Chad thinks that's fact too.
Yep. The
All right.
defense wasn't
So
good
we
last
answered.
year, and they still made it. Defense wasn't that good last year, and they still made it.
So we answered a little bit of this question earlier. Are the 49ers done because of Jimmy G's injury?
No, that's fiction. I believe they still got a shot. I think their defense allows them. I think their defense allows them to give them a shot. Last year, Jimmy G, when he was turning the ball over in big situations, the defense bailed them out. The defense kind of bailed them out. So again, I believe it's fiction. I believe they still can win football games. As long as Brock Purdy do not turn the football over and he be's a great game manager, they still going to have opportunities to win.
Definitely. I don't think the 49ers aren't done. As long as you said Brock Purdy goes in there and does a serviceable job managing the game, the 49ers will be okay. And hopefully they can get Jimmy G back in the playoffs. Because if I think Jimmy G's not good for the playoffs and they go into the playoffs, I don't like the 49ers' chances. I mean, I already know the defense can bail them out so much. But having a rookie back there and somebody that's inexperienced in the playoff setting, I think San Fran might get upset. It don't know by who, but if Jimmy G's not back, I definitely think that could happen. And you making a Deion Sanders rant video. It's been reported Jimmy G will be coming back for the playoffs. The 49ers aren't done. They lost Jimmy G and Trey Lance. All right. So we number 2. Ties need to go. Is that a fact or fiction?
The Ties need to go. I believe so. I believe it hurts. I believe it kind of hurts. I believe it kind of hurts a team. It was going to hurt a team at the end of the day. You never know. It could hurt the Commanders or the Giants making the playoffs. But at the same time, ties can also help them. Can also help them out too, because you don't have to worry about that one extra loss. You don't have to worry about that kind of one extra loss that you may have. But at the end of the day, I believe it needs to be a winner. I believe it needs to be a winner pretty much every Sunday. I don't give a damn if you got to do college rules. I don't give a care if you got to do college rules. Again, I believe it needs to be a winner because you never know. You have playoff hopes on the line. You have playoff hopes on the line as well. And that tie can stop that team, maybe stop that team from getting in the playoffs. So, and yeah, I believe it needs to be a winner.
Definitely facts is a fact. This is a total fact. Ties are stupid and pointless. I get it. You can't play for 2 minutes. You can't for all 60 minutes. There's no winner going to overtime. There's still no winner. Why I got to end in a tie? Like, college rule, some type of rule. I feel like it's stupid. Because that tie can come back and bite you in the butt at the same time. I'd rather have a loss than a tie. Just being real. I'd rather lose a game than tie. We've seen some great games that could have been won if they had a couple more seconds or a couple more minutes. Maybe extended 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that. Like, don't completely end it in a tie. Started at the 30. See who can do what. College rule, something like I just don't end it in a tie. I feel like it's stupid. Ties are pointless in the NFL, in my opinion. Fact or fiction? Are the Eagles NFC favorites?
Fact right now. Fact, they're the favorites in the NFC. I still think the 49ers. I still think the 49ers can be a legitimate threat. I still like their defense. I still like their defense. I still like Dallas defense as well. I like Dallas defense as well. But I for right now, the Eagles are a threat. For right now, the Eagles are a threat.
I'm gonna have to agree with you right now. They are a threat. Again, it's they got Dallas up there because of the defense. San Fran as well. But as of right now, the Eagles are the favorites in the NFC. Mike Tomlin will have a winning season after all. That's fact or fiction.
That's fiction. That's fiction. I don't believe it. I still don't believe he's gonna have. I believe he'll have his first losing season. I believe he will have his first losing season.
I mean, the Steelers are they what 5-7 right now.
Yep.
Um, they get Najee Harris going. They can get that offense going. But I know Doris Pickens is upset about his targets, so maybe that could change as well. Doris Pickens is a great receiver, great young guy. He can catch, he can ball out, he's athletic. Why not give him the ball? That's the fact. Eagles going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying Super Bowl just yet. It's great if we do go and win it, but it's y'all already know how I feel about that. That's fact or fiction, guys. Let's get into these. That's not how. We got one more, and this is our favorite segment. Who we get to laugh at today? Because that's just not how you treat people, Coach. We got 4 good clips today. We got 4 good.
Okay, 4 good clips.
First
Let's get right into it.
We got Najee Harris. I don't know if you saw it, but oh my God.
There are so many players packed around the line of scrimmage. When the hole looks big, it closes up because these defenders are there. So that's a great job with the stiff.
Lord have mercy. Najee Harris with the stiff arm. Hold on, we got that again, because that was crazy.
There are so many players packed around the line of scrimmage. When the hole looks big, it closes up because these defenders are there. So that's a great job with the stiff.
Man, that stiff arm right there by Najee Harris. I feel bad who was on the other tail end of that. 3 laws of sports. There's no crying in baseball. Laces out and no ties. Yes, sir. Fiction. Did you see Mike Tomlin's halftime video? Did not see that. So what do you think about that Najee Harris stiff arm, Coach?
That was nasty, man. That was brutal. That was a brutal stiff arm, and that was a strong stiff arm too, man. That was a real strong stiff arm.
All right, next we're gonna go into college because there were some great moves here. That we're going into the bowl, the championship game series. Man, we got Cam Rising. I thought he was dead after this because that hit that he got popped on, it literally, if y'all didn't live, it literally sounded like a car. Hold on. Do, 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 do.
What's going on? Are we here? Oh, there you go. It's popping up. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on, Vic. I don't know. Are we in the shadow realm? I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Hold on. All right. Really? They want to be laggy.
Yeah, it is. It is. Can y'all hear me, chat? Yeah, this thing kind of laggy a little bit. Every time that pop up right there. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming through the chat. Thank y'all so much. How everybody doing today? All right, I got you. I got you. Well, shout out to y'all, man. Those of y'all don't know, man, I hit 4.7K. Appreciate y'all so much for, that love and that support towards the channel, man. Baseball is heating up. Baseball is heating up really, really fast. And I say, it was a false report by John Heyman that, Aaron Judge was going to the San Francisco Giants. At some point, like I said, I believe the decision is already made for Aaron Judge. I just believe Aaron Judge already made his decision. I know Aaron Judge already made his decision. I just believe he haven't told what was his decision right now, which made me to believe that his decision is the Giants. The Giants, $360 million. I believe Aaron Judge has made his decision already. I really believe he made his decision. I believe it's kind of a little bit of a smoke screen, a little bit. I don't. If something tells me, but Aaron Judge do not want nobody to say anything. But I believe Aaron Judge does know what his decision is gonna be. And hey, man, I believe the San Francisco Giants and out pinpointed the New York Yankees and paying them $360 million. I think the Yankees have a slight edge. They have the most money in baseball. I don't know why they don't want to resign their guy back. They have the most money in baseball. Many guys you didn't buy all through the years. And this will really hurt Aaron. This will really hurt the New York Yankees. They lose Aaron Judge. But I believe a decision has been made by Aaron Judge. I just don't believe he put the report out yet. And like we said, Heyman made a false report. It was a really false report, but I believe Aaron Judge has made that decision already, where he wants to go.
Lord Jesus, did you see it?
Man, that hit. I would have been dead on that hit.
One more time.
He got laid out. Man, that was crazy. That was a crazy hit right there.
That hit crazy. If you heard it in person, it sounded like a car crash. Legit car collision.
Hey, that boy Vic going crazy in the chat.
for taking that hit and getting up.
For real. I wouldn't have got up. I would have stayed on the ground. I wouldn't have got up from that. I wouldn't have got up.
We got Vaughn from Kansas State. He put
Deuce
an ankle
Vaughn.
Vaughn gets the edge. Deuce Vaughn in the clear. Can he make a man miss? And it's easy. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the Cats getting closer.
Man, that was
crazy. That again.
Vaughn gets the edge. Deuce Vaughn in the clear. Can he make a man miss? And it's easy.
He's only 5'4". You got him breaking the ankles like that. The Kansas State goes on to win that game. And last but not least, somebody actually crossed over Steph Curry. I forget his name from the
Pacers. Yeah, that's the YouTube short I put out there. It blew up. He broke Steph Curry ankles, man. He took that dude. He took them ankles with Steph Curry.
Nembhard guarded by Curry, 5 to shoot. He was thinking about, he will shoot it. Nembhard again!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. You remember I texted you and told you, do you know who Andrew Nembhard is? That's what I was talking about. His little brother played for Creighton. His little brother good too. That's the Nembhard I was talking about.
Steph Curry. That's not how you treat people. And his Steph Curry's face at the end of it was just like, damn, I got caught.
Steph Curry normally do that to people. He normally be doing that to people.
That's a fact. But there you have it. Put that hit on. He said that hit put his hair in a ponytail. But that was your that's not how you treat people moments of this week. But let's get into week 14 picks and predictions here. We got the Eagles. Oh, I'm sorry. We got the Thursday night game. We got the Raiders and the Rams.
I'm not doing that damn game. Matter of fact, I'm doing my Rockets and Spurs, so it don't matter. I'm not doing that shit bowl. That's the shit bowl.
But if I had to choose a team, I guess I can pick the Raiders. I haven't picked them in a while.
I'm not picking the Raiders no more. I'm gonna pass on this one.
I mean, they are on a winning streak.
Yeah, but I'm not. I already said
Devontae
I
Adams
gotta stick to my word. I gotta stick to my word. I don't want to pick him no more. I don't pick him no more.
Devontae Adams, man.
Devontae Adams is a one-man wrecking crew on this by itself. Yeah.
Y'all better pay Josh Jacobs Raiders, because if not, somebody will.
Hey, the Eagles, I ain't gonna lie. Harry Rose, that would be a good candidate if Miles Sanders lead, though. That would be an awesome candidate.
That's gonna be some light work for the Raiders. Definitely. We got the NFC East division. Again, the division games are always played tough. We got the Eagles and the Giants.
I gotta go with the Eagles.
And we go to MetLife Stadium. So there's a away game. We got to go to New York. I'm sorry. We got to go to Jersey. Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles too. We got another division game. We got the AFC East. We got the Bills and the Jets. Now, the Jets did pull this game off in the first meet. Who wins this one?
I'm going for the Bills to split.
I'm going to pick the Bills as well. 9-3 Bills and the 7-5 Jets. The Jets almost pulled off that game against Minnesota. Mike White threw that interception. Another, again, division games. AFC North. We got the Bengals and the Browns. Will Deshaun Watson have a better game?
I believe we have a better game. I believe so. I'm banking it. I believe we have a better game, but I believe the Bengals are going to get a split. It's at Cincinnati. Yes, I believe the Bengals will win this game.
Hey, we got Lord and the Cowboys.
You say who? Oh, you talking about pass?
Texans Cowboys.
Pass. Can you hear me, Key? Yo, Key. I believe she can hear me. She kind of delayed. I think she messing up. Yeah, Key kind of messing up a little bit. Yep. Hey, Vic, what you gonna do? Vic, what you gonna do, Vic? If Aaron Judge leave, you gonna give us another hell no? You gonna give us another hell no? That what you gonna give us, Vic? Hey, Vic, you gonna give us another hell no if he leave again?
Yes, the Ops got me. Jesus. The Texans and the Cowboys.
I said pass.
You got the Vikings and the Lions.
Oh, what is playing at? What they playing at?
They are in Detroit.
I'm taking the upset. I'm going for the Lions.
We got a lot of division games. We got
You say what was the next game?
The Jags and the Titans.
Not really trust the Titans. After that whooping, I'm gonna go with the Titans this game. I'm gonna go with the Titans this game. I think they're a better team than the Jaguars. I just think the Eagles were just way better. Were just better. So far better. But I'm gonna go with the Titans. He said, I think I actually may cry. He said he may cry.
They got the Ravens and the Steelers.
Lamar Jackson playing?
He's week to week. No, Tyler Huntley's playing.
Okay, I'm taking up. I'm going with Steelers.
I think the Titans will be playing a lot better now that they fired their GM. You got the Chiefs and the Broncos. We all know the Chiefs going to win that game.
Pass.
Players and coaches are on notice. The Buccaneers and the 49ers.
I'm going for the 49ers. I'm picking the 49ers.
Panthers and Seahawks?
Seahawks have lost. So they won. They beat the Rams. My bad. I thought they lost 2 straight, but I'm going for the Rams. I'm going for the Seahawks. I'm not bad.
Dolphins, Chargers.
Dolphins. If the Chargers lose this game, the Chargers will be up out of the playoff picture. They will not make the playoffs. And I don't believe they're making it.
Fired.
Yep. I don't believe they're making it at this year. I don't believe another failed season for the Chargers. The injuries, yes, you can blame it on injuries again. But again, I told Big Play Slay that was going to happen. You can't trust them damn Chargers. And he fell right into the trap.
Monday night game. We got the Patriots in Arizona.
Patriots.
Hopefully the Patriots get their offense going. And can beat the Cardinals. But that is your week 14 picks. Let's get on down to this nitty-gritty of baseball because a lot of stuff's been going down in baseball, Donte. A lot of signings, winter meetings. We got, people jumping the gun on Aaron Judge. John Heyman had Twitter in an uproar. I know Yankees fans was probably shitting bricks when they thought that Aaron Judge was leaving.
Ooh, boy, you should have seen. Boy, people were getting their videos ready on YouTube and all that, man. I ran into one Yankee fan was saying already, what's that, man? Brian Cashman, yeah. Somebody was saying, F you, Brian Cashman. Fuck you, Brian Cashman. And like I say again, I know this will be, I'm going to get up on this Judge topic. I want to touch up on this Judge topic right quick. I believe Aaron Judge knows his decision. I believe something tells me, like I say, I can be wrong, but something tells me he knows what his decision is already, and he just haven't put it out there. I believe the San Francisco Giants have out-pinpointed the New York Yankees, and you already know Judge also wanted to go to San Francisco as well. He likes it in San Francisco. Steph Curry is recruiting him as well, but the Yankees. If I'm the Yankees, to be honest, I will start trying to sign some other guys to try to start instead of what do? You kind of got your hands tied behind your back. You have other needs outside of Aaron Judge as well. You got Benintendi. You need pitching. You need pitching. You need a shortstop. You need big guy can get out of big crazy to check. Hey, shortstop, they're not high on Gleyber Torres. They're not high on Gleyber Torres. They've been calling from Gleyber Torres' head for a long time. You need I believe you're going to need a left fielder now that Aaron Judge probably didn't make his decision. But I still think the Yankees have a slight edge. I still think the Yankees can do it. But right now, $360 million. And guess what? The New York Giants already said it before postseason baseball even started. And Aaron Judge was a free agent. They will not be getting outbid. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get Aaron Judge away from the New York Yankees. And right now, I think they kind of done that. So I believe Aaron Judge's decision has been made. I believe he's made the decision. Already. He's just not putting it out there right now. So that's why I wanted to touch on Aaron Judge.
He said it's not Brian Cashman's fault. If it was up to him, he spent all the money to get the best players. The fault lies with how Sternbrenner and his cheap ass. Judge of Sanford, it makes sense because he's from Sanford and he basically want to go back home. So, Donte, my question to you is, say Judge goes to San Fran. Do that make them contenders?
No, I do not. No, it does not. It doesn't make them contenders. I believe Aaron Judge doesn't make the Giants contenders, but I believe it make them a playoff team, and I believe it can make free agents come to San Francisco too.
This is true. This is very true. The Phillies get their shortstop, Trey Turner, 11 years, 300 mil. Great move for Philly, I should say, because they needed a shortstop. Key shortstops out there: Carlos Correa. You had Zerdan Bogaerts, Trey Turner, Swanson is out there from the Braves. But I think the Phillies got the best one in Trey Turner. Your thoughts?
Yep. I think Trey Turner is good. I think Trey Turner is a superstar in this league, and I believe he fits perfectly for the Philadelphia Phillies. Otherwise, I still think Carlos Correa is the best shortstop. I will value Carlos Correa's slight edge over Trey Turner, but Trey Turner hits for a better batting average. He does. He hits for more speed. He can steal a base. But again, great move, perfect move. And right now, the Phillies and Braves are in fault for the division right now. Still going to be a little fight between the Phillies and Braves, but this will put the Phillies another step closer to a World Series championship contending team. I think the Phillies got to get a pitcher, though. I think they need some pitching help as well. I don't think the loss of Zach Eflin, I don't think the Phillies will worry about that. I wouldn't be worried about that. You can lose Zach Eflin, but I do think they need a rotation starter. They may need another rotational piece.
Yeah, because I don't think Syndergaard will be back. We lost Gibson and Eflin. So yeah, and Painter might be coming up. So we might be seeing him sooner than you think. Staying in the NL East. DeGrom leaves, but they get Justin Verlander to the Mets. I still gotta see his ass now again. So Verlander to the Mets. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, Jacob DeGrom leaves to go to Texas. It was rumored earlier before the free agency period that he wanted to be at Texas, and that's a pretty good move by the Texas Rangers getting DeGrom. And I'll say Justin Verlander still can get it. He still can do it, man. He still can pitch really, really good. But we're gonna see when he's no longer with Houston. We're gonna see how Justin Verlander takes it to the New York Mets. The New York Mets still got a lot of work. They still got a lot of work to do. I still think they need another bat in their lineup, and they also gonna need another pitcher. And they have spoke to Carlos Rodon too as well, so he will be big. I think Texas is on to Carlos Rodon, and he was already spoke, so they can get him. That pitching staff looks really, really good. And also they can lose Chris Bassick too. Chris Bassick is out there. That's will be another one for the Phillies can go out there and get Chris Bassick.
Get him for cheap. Like I know we still got under 34 million left before we hit the luxury tax. So I mean, he's still a good pitcher. You won't spend a lot for him. So Dave, make that phone call to Chris Bassitt. And then DeGrom, he went to the Rangers. And the Rangers did pick up another pitcher today too. I forget. What's the Rangers looking like? Are the Rangers contenders getting DeGrom?
Hell no. You ain't a contender until you can beat the Astros. You ain't no contender until you can get past the Astros. I'm not sure they still gonna be better than the Yankees. They're gonna be a playing tournament team, but if you're gonna talk about contenders, I don't think they're there yet. Now the rotation looks good. They do got the best though. They do got the best, but the rotation look good. But I don't think they're gonna be a World Series contender. Everybody know the AL runs through. Guess what? The Houston Astros, my Astros. That's what the AL in baseball runs through right there.
All right, and Josh Bell gets a little cheap deal with the Guardians, 2-year deal. Josh Bell, look, if we couldn't get Rhys Hoskins or we let Rhys Hoskins go, I was in play for Josh Bell. I think that's a great pickup for the Guardians.
Facts, I agree with that. Someone that got popping the bat, that makes contact. No, I'll put the bat on the ball. That's a great pickup for the Guardians. That's something that the Cleveland Guardians definitely need. They missed out on Jose Abreu, something that we got, and also Boston missed out on him. So that's a great pickup for Josh Bell, probably the second best first baseman that was on the market.
All right, and then Clinton Kershaw, he resigns with the Dodgers, and then again Jose Abreu goes to the Astros. What was it? 3? Was it 3 years? 2 years?
Clayton Kershaw, I think it's 2 years. 2 years.
No, I think
It was
I'm
1
talking
year.
about,
1 year.
Abreu.
Oh, it's 3 years, 60 mil. 3 year.
So Abreu leaves the White Sox and he goes to the Astros, to be their first baseman.
To a winner, Damian, a winner, not a loser, a winner, Damian.
But there's your free agents. And again, not too much going on, but again, everybody's waiting on the Judge big news. Let's go over to the NBA. Now the Lakers has been hot. I will give y'all that. Again, I'm not a Lakers hater. Of course, I want Anthony Davis to be at his best, but he is known to be called street clothes Anthony Street Clothes Davis. But Anthony Davis has been balling for the last couple games. Donte, talk about Anthony Davis's performance over the last couple games.
Anthony Davis has been great. Like I said, he's playing. He's the best power forward in the game right now as he's playing. And Anthony Davis has been playing good right now. LeBron James is doing a very good job of being second fiddle to him and feeding him 30 shots. That's really good, man. 30 shots. That's really good. And Anthony Davis has been delivering. So give credit to the Los Angeles Lakers and give credit to Coach Ham. And this team looks like they're on pace to be, like I said, a 5th seed. Again, I think they're the 5th best team in the NBA. I think they're going to be trouble for a playoff team or anybody that makes the playoffs. So they're on a hot streak right now. So Anthony Davis right now is playing the best basketball out of any power forward. Like I say, I like what Anthony Davis is doing.
Oh my God, are you serious, Koo?
Don't tell me that, Cool.
Wow, he just went into the locker room.
I didn't see it. I wasn't looking.
It's Cleveland right now. It's 27-26, and Anthony Davis only has 1 point.
Man, that's crazy. Soon we talked about it. He goes back to the locker room. That's crazy.
Oh my God! But LeBron is it safe to say LeBron's finally taking a back seat for once?
Yeah, LeBron. Hey, whatever it does to help the team win, that's LeBron is doing, and I like that LeBron is taking a back seat to AD. I like that. I like the way LeBron is taking the ball and deferring to AD. I love it. I absolutely like it.
Westbrook's actually playing his role coming off the bench. We said Westbrook is better off the bench when he's not a third option. But can a Timberwolves still compete without Karl-Anthony Towns?
Nope. That's a no, and no. I got a question. Did the Sixers win last night?
Of course they didn't. We know they played. We know that your Houston Rockets played them hard, and played them. So yeah, and then Joel fouled out.
I had to throw it in. I get it out. Alicia Flyers won that night too, though.
They beat the champs. I give them that. They was just a victim of LeBron James. We all see we can love Chris Bosh, even Davis. LeBron's finally taking a step back, and you see his performance. Karl-Anthony Towns. No, they're not gonna do nothing with Gobert. Gobert stinks. I'm sorry, Gobert fans. I'm sorry, Gobert fans out there that's watching. He's trash. He has no offensive game whatsoever. He's good defensively. He don't have no offensive moves. Nothing. Gobert stinks.
Just because someone averaged about 15 points per game, that don't mean he's actually good. Every point that he gets is created by someone. He not creating his own points. Every point he get is on a lob or they passing the ball to him.
So Anthony Edwards is going to take over this game, this team for now. It's going to be Edwards and D'Lo. I don't even know who else they got on the team because they traded so many pieces away just for Gobert. It's going to be up to them two. We all know that's Anthony Edwards' team, even with Cat on the team. Them two both together, we're crazy. But I don't see how many games they can win without Karl Anthony Towns. Yes, he is hot garbage. I call him a French fry. As soon as you said Street Clothes Davis, he went down. Oh no. So of course I put in the group chat. I was like, "Is AD okay?" They was like, "Oh, he's just a bathroom break." Okay.
Come on, Eric Judge. You holding up my bad. Come on, Eric Judge. You holding up everything. I'm ready for Vic to say hell no again.
Are the Celtics the team to beat?
Yes, in the Eastern Conference, I said they will be I think they're the most all-around team in the Eastern Conference. I think they're a contending team. I think they can have a good chance of competing in the Eastern Conference and repeating again in the Eastern Conference. I think they're the best team in the Eastern Conference. I really do. The only team that can come in between them is the Milwaukee Bucks right now.
I definitely agree with that. Getting Malcolm Brogdon was amazing. Damn it, Daryl Morey, you should have took the deal for Brogdon and gave them Ben Simmons. I just don't understand.
Well, you got to settle with the Philadelphia Rockets now. That game had a lot of Philadelphia fans mad last night on YouTube.
Wait, did he come back? Oh, he had to go to. It was a potty break. He had the BGs. He had to go let everything out. So it looks like the NBA is going to add another trophy. So the team with the best record is going to get the trophy, and it's going to be named after the first ever commissioner in the NBA. I forget his name. What do you think about the best team getting an award this year?
Oh, I'm not mad at it. I'm not too mad. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it. It's just, like I said, a regular season reward. Nothing special. Regular season reward. It ain't nothing like winning a title.
Hardwood trophy at the end.
Yep. You ain't lying. I'm not too mad at it.
All right. So we all seen the news over in Atlanta. Trae Young and Nate McMillan are having some issues. They was having a disagreement about his rehab on his shoulder, so he decided to sit out. Do you think Trae Young could be, might move from Atlanta? Do you think Atlanta will ever get rid of him, or do you think he's done with Atlanta? Just your thoughts. I know he didn't come out and publicly say it, but do you think it's time for Atlanta to move on from Trae Young?
Nope. I think they'll move on from Nate McMillan before they move on from Trae Young. They're gonna always choose that player over the head coach and do whatever it takes to keep the player happy. So I believe they'll move on from Nate McMillan before they move on for Trae Young. I don't think he's done with Atlanta.
Yeah, no. It was just his body language and everything. But again, they didn't come out publicly say, he, trade talks or anything. It's just something. I'm sure somebody in the back of their mind was thinking it. The exact same way how I was thinking it. But what is going on with Tibbs, man? Over there in New York, he is putting Cam Reddish out the lineup, out the rotation. He did this with Kemba Walker. What is going on with Cam Reddish?
I don't know. Cam Reddish is talented, man. They're really good, man. He's really good, bro. And man, that man should be in someone's rotation and lineup, man. He is too talented. He can shoot. He got athleticism. He can drive to the basket. Man, I disagree with that, man. He should be in the rotation, but that's just how Tibbs roll, man. Tibbs not a big fan of using young guys the right way, and Tibbs gonna always want to find a way to make a playoff type of team and to stay relevant. So I don't know why he doesn't put Cam Reddish in the game and why he decided to keep put about a rotation. That's a guy that needs to be on a trade block, and he needs to go somewhere else where he can get some valuable minutes. Maybe let him go to the Sixers.
I gladly take him.
I don't know if Doc Rivers play him. That's the point. Doc Rivers,
you know what?
You're
right, Donte.
Yeah, would he play him? That's the point. He don't play. Doc Rivers don't play young guys. Nope. He don't play young guys at all. He don't play them.
Doc Rivers need to go.
Yep.
Gotta go. He gotta go.
Yep.
I still think he ain't gonna last this season. I'm still calling it. I'm still calling it now. Because there's no way you lose to the Rockets.
You got Philly fans saying if Tyree Eason was on the Rocket, I believe Philly, what's that dude? DJ Eastwood say last night. He said, how many minutes you think he will play Tyree Eason? No minutes. He would not play Tyree Eason. No minutes if Tyree Eason was on this team. It was just all around funny. Philadelphia was mad after that performance last night. They were mad.
But let's do these rankings for the rookies right now. So they are 11 rookies here on this list. We're going to go from 11 to 1. So number 11, they got here Sheridan Sharp, Portland Trail Blazers. He's averaging around 8 points a game. His odds for rookie of the year are very low, nowhere near. But how has he been playing for the Portland Trail Blazers?
He's been good. He's on the upside. He's on the upside. Give him a little more time, like I say, to get his feet wet in the National Basketball League. He'll be fine. He's been good. He's been getting the minutes, and he also came in the draft with an injury. He also had a foot injury in the draft as well. So, that's kind of kept him off the floor at the start of the season, but he's getting back in the game shape. He's getting back on the floor. So it was nice to see him back on the floor.
Cam Reddish to the Bulls. Damian's lobbying for number 10. I don't know, Minnesota. Did y'all possibly give up a good pick that could be possibly balling over there in Utah? Walker Kessler, 5.8 points a game, about 5 rebounds a game. Of course, his odds for rookie years don't nowhere near. But Kessler's actually playing pretty well for Utah. What about Walker Kessler?
He's good. He's straight. He's a big man that can step outside, shoot, protect the rim. Watched him at Auburn. He was Jabari Smith Jr. teammate over there.
Number 9, we just seen him cross over Steph Curry, Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers, averaging 7 points a game, about 2 rebounds, 3 assists per game. What about Nembhard?
Hey, that's the one I was telling you about when I was doing the game, when I was doing the actual Creighton game against who was that? Texas Tech. And I told you, did you know Andrew Nembhard? You said no. But that's the one I was actually telling you about. His little brother played for Creighton. His little brother played at Creighton. And he's a guy, again, you saw what he did, 31 points, 13 assists, can very much get his teammates involved. A crafty point guard, knows what he's doing, can shoot, put the ball on the floor, know how to handle the offense. He's been pretty good. He's been solid, like real good lately. Wish the Sixers had someone like that.
I wish we just had another coach, period. How about that? But the Pacers actually not playing bad basketball. All right, so we got number 9. So they're coming in at number 8. Jalen Duren over there in for the Pistons, averaging 6 points, 6 rebounds per night per game. What about Jalen Duren?
Like I said, I liked him coming up out of the draft. I thought the Knicks should have drafted him. I thought the New York Knicks should have kind of drafted him a little bit. But again, I like Jalen Duren, big, strong, can get offensive boards. Every time he dunks the ball, he try to tie the rim down every single night. So like Jalen Duren.
Oh, AD got the flu, so he got flu-like symptoms. Okay, so he a little sluggish. All right, long as he, like I said, I don't wish no hurt or nothing. But as soon as they say, oh, he's out for the rest of the game. Ooh. Could he possibly not play Friday? Regardless, the Sixers not beating the Lakers on Friday. I'm getting my hopes up. But still. Number 7 is your guy, Ed over there in Houston. 11 points per game, 6 rebounds, averaging a little bit over 1 or 2 assists. We got Jabari Smith Jr.
Yep, he's been playing well lately. Like I say, his first previous 15 games, he didn't get off to a good start. Only 10 points per game. Shot 29% from the 3. Now his last 16, he averaging 14 points per game and shooting 44% from the three. So he's getting better and better, and he's really good on the defensive side of the basketball.
Yeah, he was killing the Sixers last night. Coming at number 6, we got Jalen Williams. It's the guard.
The guard, yeah, Jalen Williams, someone I was really high on. One of my favorite guys coming out of the draft. One of my favorite guys coming out the draft. I really impressed with Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara. Can shoot, have nice little bunny hops. Can put the ball in the floor. He can score all type of different ways. One of my favorite guys coming up out of the draft.
10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and averages 2.6 assists per game. Jalen Williams definitely was one of the ones we were looking at too. Coming out that guard. Yeah, he's definitely a good, definitely good fit for the young Rockets team. I mean, young OKC team. Here we coming into the top 5. Dylan Daniels for the New Orleans Pelicans, averaging 5.3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. What about Daniels?
How does he get number 5 and he just not got up on the floor? Golly, that's crazy. But yeah, he's a tall little guard that come from the G League at night. He's very good, man. I'm impressed with Dylan Daniels. He, like I say, give him some more time. He needs to have if he can get a consistent jump shot, he can be really, really good. He can be really, really pretty good. So if he adds on a consistent jump shot.
What's the name? Scored 39 points the other night for the Pelicans. What was it?
Alvarado.
Yeah, Alvarado. Couldn't think his name. Saved my life. It was right there. I'm like, it gives an A. All right. So they gave Daniels number 5. Number 4, AJ Griffin for the Hawks. 9 points, 2 rebounds, almost 1 assist. AJ Griffin?
AJ Griffin is really, really good. Out of Duke, can shoot. He can shoot the hell out that basketball, though. That's one aspect he got. He can put it on the floor a little bit, but his specialty, he can shoot it. Don't leave him open. He can shoot it.
Number 3, your favorite guy out the draft this year, Jaden Ivey of the Detroit Pistons. 15.9 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, 4.3 assists. Man, I've seen some highlights. I've seen Jaden Ivey's game. This is the Pistons' best pickup. What about Jaden Ivey?
I thought the Sacramento Kings should have drafted him. I thought they should have drafted him. This man was the most explosive player in the draft, the most athletic player in the draft. Get a consistent 3-point shot. Jaden Ivey would be unstoppable, an unstoppable force. And I like that tandem. Cade Cunningham and him for the next couple of years are going to be some beasts.
Number 2, the man who said he can beat LeBron James over there in Indiana, Benedict Mathurin. 18.5 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, averaging 2 assists. Benedict Mathurin is good.
Have y'all seen them already?
We didn't play Indiana yet.
Oh, y'all ain't playing Indiana? Well, he may kill y'all too. So, so Benedict Benedict
did. James Harden crossed him.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. So Benedict Mathurin, another guy that's really good. That can play, can shoot, can do everything. I like Benedict Mathurin. He's off to a hot start this year.
And the number 1 rookie who possibly could get Rookie of the Year this year from Orlando. We got Pablo Banchero, 21 points, 6 rebounds, about 4 assists. Talk about Banchero.
Most NBA ready player coming out of the draft this year. The best NBA ready player coming out of the draft. Excited to see him, but the problem is the organization is bad. He's good, but the organization is bad.
Speaking of the Magic, you know who actually haven't been playing that bad since he got traded from Denver?
Bobo.
Yes. He is playing great.
Man, hey, every time I post a YouTube short up on this dude's stuff blow up. The dribbling, the shooting, the dude handles is something serious. The dude handles is something serious, bro. I'm telling you, Bobo is something special.
But
The team is just
we got
organization
another
is
Ben
bad.
Simmons 2.0. Jonathan Isaac. Haven't played basketball in 896 games. I think he's finally active. So this man hasn't played since the bubble. You thought Anthony Davis was prone to getting injuries? Where the hell has Jonathan Isaac just don't need to play basketball no more.
The Magic is The Magic is a bad organization. They are bad. I disagree on that one. That organization for the Magic is really, really bad. They're really, really bad. Many people don't stay there. Many people don't stay there. They're really, really bad. The players are good. The players are good. The players are good, but the organization is really bad. It's just like us. The players are good, but the coaching is not really good. The players are good for the Magic, but the organization is not good.
Damien said the Magic are the Lions of the NBA.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. But no, the young teams is definitely going to break out. Sacramento is having a good year so far. We all know what the Thunder's doing. The Rockets, in Detroit, we all know them. In Magic, we all know them teams are definitely going to be at the bottom of the basket. When it comes to basketball, some got to change the organizations. I mean, they're in the right direction. We'll see. We'll definitely see what's going on. But we got some college football to talk about.
Yep.
Bowl games are set. We got the Heisman finalists. We got Caleb Williams over there in UFC. Max Duggan over there at TCU. We got Bennett over there with Georgia, and then CJ Stroud. All quarterbacks, as y'all can see, over there at Ohio State. Donte, if you had to pick your Heisman, who's winning the Heisman?
Caleb Williams. I still think Caleb Williams is going to win the Heisman. I still don't think that game will hamper him as losing the Heisman. I believe Max Duggan is in the running for second place because he nearly killed himself that game from winning. Killed himself. He killed himself. I mean, he was out of oxygen. His arm was busted up and bleeding. He nearly did everything he tried to do. So I believe Caleb Williams will win the Heisman. I believe he will win the Heisman.
I think they're gonna give it to Ohio. I think they can give it to C.J. Stroud over to Ohio State. I know they only lost that one game to Michigan. They still been playing well this whole season. I think they're gonna give it. It's gonna come down between him and Caleb. I think, in my opinion, but I think they're gonna give it to CJ. What everybody's been talking about, the biggest thing in college football right now: Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State, going to Colorado. Some people got an issue with it, some don't. What's your thoughts on Deion Sanders leaving to go to Colorado?
I say I don't care if he does. I don't care if he goes to Colorado. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it's nothing really wrong with him going somewhere else to try to build up another program. I know a lot of Jackson State fans is upset that he thought he used them and stuff like that. And then plus what's really rubbing it in that he's taking kids out of Jackson State. Well, he's not taking kids, but kids are leaving Jackson State to go play for him. So at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with trying to build something at another program, especially a Pac-12 program. It still may be a little harder, but it's more TV time. You're going to get more TV time, and you're going to get more, kind of like the deals. He's going to get the recruits 5 stars. He's going to get 5 stars as well. He's going to get guys out of the transfer portal as well. So I'm not mad at the move, man. I can't fault him for going to go get going to go help another program that's been down so bad and help building another program up, especially in the Pac-12, a Power 5 conference.
I don't know if y'all seen that speech he did with them players, but he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I see no issues with Deion Sanders wanted to leave. For one, what else can he possibly do with Jackson State? Already took him to two title games. He won the championship. He's turned that whole culture around. He's not just going to put anybody, in the position of head coach. He wasn't. I mean, I know Deion said it's not about the money. He wasn't getting paid that much, and then when he did get his money, he gave it to the college so they can have facilities and things for them kids. He gave them the money. It wasn't about money for Deion. Now, Colorado saying they don't have the money to pay him yet, but they do, with the boosters and everything. But everybody know a contract, you don't get that money up front in hand. You do know it's monthly and it breaks down over time. So Deion's going to get paid, but it's not about the money. Deion's going to get money regardless. It's all about him changing the organization, which I think he's going to do with Colorado. You're going to get more people who want to come to Colorado. Colorado is excited that Deion's there. When's the last time we've seen Colorado get talked about in anything? When's the last? Have they won a national championship?
Nope, not that I know of.
Who was a big name to come out of Colorado?
Well, the only big name I knew coming out of Colorado was NBA Spencer Dinwiddie, basketball.
Big Simple said Coach Donte, Coach Simple needs an offensive coordinator. Hey man, how y'all tied with the Giants? The Giants, y'all came back with that last minute drive and tied it up, but dang, you wasn't supposed to stay a tie. But no, all the people that's giving Deion some slack, you know his sons is coming with him. His daughter's coming with him. His daughter does track, and both his sons play. Now he did say Shador is going to have to compete for it. He didn't say, "Oh, he's going to be the starter." He's going to compete for a job just like everybody else.
He said he's going to be the starter. He said he's going to have to work for it because he came out in his press conference said Shador at first he caught himself.
Yeah,
but he said, "Hey, this is new starting quarterback Shador," but he said he's going to have to work for it. So he's basically gave him the starting. We know he's going to be the starting quarterback. But again, I like the way he told him. I like the way when he told him when he told the players. I mentioned this on ECG. I mentioned this on ECG as well. That Deion Sanders came out and told the players, "You better transfer. You better transfer." He let it be known. He wasn't afraid to tell them how they feel. So again, he said, "You better transfer. You better transfer." Because I'm bringing some guys in here. Yep. He said, "I'm bringing some guys in here. That's want to play, that's going to work." So he said, "If you don't hit the transfer portal now, go hit the transfer portal now because I'm coming." He let them know right out the gate, and he wasn't playing. He let the program know everything. He let it be known. And you see the next, Hunter made his decision that he was going to Colorado. And you see most of Jackson State players going to Colorado as well. His daughter is going to play basketball at Colorado as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I see no problems with Deion Sanders going to Colorado. And then them same people who had an issue with it, y'all going to be on the bandwagon when he finally, turn things around. Oh, it was a good idea for him to go. No, you was the lone ones who had an issue with it. Trying to pull up Shador his stats this year.
Facts, ECG. Like I said, that was smoke screen. That's why I said in the interview he caught himself. He really caught himself. He said he came out and said he was a starter, but he said he's gonna have to work for it. So basically, he let everybody know he's a starter. I'm bringing him in. He's a starter. He's our starting quarterback.
3,383 yards, 36 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions for Shador Sanders, and he's only a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna bring a Travis
Hunter in, who played DB. He can play receiver too. He can play receiver. Right. You can put him at safety. You can put him at receiver. You can put him at cornerback. He can play it all.
And then you got Shiloh on the defensive side. That's his other son that plays defense too. I don't know about y'all. Like I said, I don't know about the haters and the doubters, but I give Dion some time. I think he'll definitely get it together. So he's going to definitely turn that season around.
Travis Hunter a beast. Fact,
Like I said,
that dude a beast, bro. That dude.
Oh, he's
monster.
staying. Okay, he's staying.
Yo,
Okay.
Travis Hunter is a monster, bro.
So did the committee get it right? So coming in at number 6, you had Tennessee. Number 5 was Alabama. Number 4 is TCU. 3 Ohio State. 2 is Michigan, and 1 is Georgia. Did they get it right, Donte?
They didn't get number 6 right. Tennessee, they didn't get number 6 right. I'm okay with everything else though, but they didn't get number 6 right. I thought Penn State should have been in number 6. The reaction, I keep watching the reaction video. The reaction was funny. They didn't get number 6 right. I'm okay with number 5. We all knew if USC lost, we all knew if USC lost, they would be out. They were going to put Ohio State in, and Alabama was going to go in if TCU would have. TCU, they kept TCU at 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm fine with that. But everybody knew if USC lost, they were going to be done. They were going to put Ohio State in. But I'm not fine with number 6. I thought Penn State should have been number 6. You lost Hendon Hooker. You got blown out at South Carolina, and then people want to say what was Penn State best wins. Well, they lost to the top 2 teams in the Big Ten. They beat Maryland. They beat Maryland. They blew out Maryland. Maryland is not a bad team. Maryland's not a bad football team. Just because Maryland was not ranked, that doesn't mean they were a bad team. They almost beat Ohio State. Maryland almost beat Ohio State. Purdue, they played in the Big Ten championship. They wasn't bad. They wasn't a bad squad. They were a very good squad. And I believe Purdue was ranked at that time that Penn State was beat them. They played an Auburn team who you didn't know much about. Auburn was good, pretty okay. They were okay. They were average team though, but they were just surviving, and they went in to Auburn and blew the brakes off Auburn. So I thought Penn State deserved it enough. Just because a team ain't ranked don't mean the team is really, really bad. So again, I believe Penn State should have been number 6.
That Clemson and Tennessee is gonna not say be boring, but no Hayden Hooker, and then DJ is in the portal. He's not playing.
That's good. DJ in the portal because he sucks. DJ sucks anyway. He sucks anyway.
I can't say his last name.
That's why I just call him DJ. But he sucks anyway.
Only ECG know how to say his last name. I can't say his last name. I ain't trying to butcher that, John. But no, I don't think Tennessee should have been there. Anybody else but Tennessee, Penn State could have been there. It would have been a better game. Penn State versus Clemson, it would have definitely been a better game. But one of the Ohio State receivers is declaring into the draft. What is the Smith Najoba?
Jackson Smith Ajitma.
Yeah. He's going into the draft. So it's definitely a good receiver. Somebody's going to get. But let's get your predictions on the major bowl games. I know there's a poop load of bowl games, and I'm not going down every list of them. I'm only going to do the major ones that we know of. So you got the Orange Bowl, you got Clemson and Tennessee. Who is going to win that game?
I'm going for Clemson. I want for Clemson to win that game. No Hendon Hooker. I think having no Hendon Hooker will make a difference. I'm taking Clemson.
All right, you got the Sugar Bowl. You got Kansas State versus Bama. Now, Nick Saban was preaching to the choir why they should have been in the playoffs. Period. with 2 losses, he's saying, "Oh well, we won the last 3." So he preaching to the choir, to the committee, why they should be be in the top 4, and they not. So they go against Kansas State. Who wins?
Much as I want to pull from upset, but I'm going with Bama. If Bryce Young don't take off, if Bryce Young don't take off right here and decide to sit out for the draft, then I'm going with Alabama.
All right, Damien is taking Clemson. He said, "I admit I butchered Jackson horribly. I seen him in his jersey for the first time. Utah, and up. It is the Rose Bowl. Um, I'm gonna take Bama as well. Um, I got Clemson too. The Cotton Bowl, UFC and Tulane.
Say who?
Cotton Bowl, USC versus Tulane.
I'm going for USC. USC gonna beat the dog. Should beat the dog breaks out of Tulane.
Even is Williams playing?
I'm not sure. I'm
in
not
the
sure, but I think USC will have enough talent. That's if Jordan Addison too. Jordan Addison, he may be going to the draft, so it's a chance he can sit out as well. But I'm going for USC. I think they should beat the dog breaks out of Tulane.
Kansas State, no Adrian Martinez. And then we got the Rose Bowl. We got Penn State versus Utah. That should be a good game. Who's winning?
I'm going with Utah. I like I say, I don't have a lot of faith in Sean Clifford. I don't think he's a really good quarterback, but I do like the cornerback Porter. I do like the quarterback. I do like the cornerback over there. Yeah, I do like him. He's going to be in the draft along with Ringo as well as a cornerback. So I do like Penn State defense, but I just don't have a lot of faith in Sean Clifford. Parker Wallace is a good receiver, though. He's a very good receiver. Parker Washington.
I don't even think Penn State fans are high on Sean Clifford. Vic can tell you.
Yeah, but he even knows that.
Vic will definitely tell you how he feels about Clifford. I think that's all the news and stuff we got for today. No nothing. Oh, we forgot to talk about Cody Bellinger going to the Cubs.
Mm-hmm. Cody Bellinger is a 1-year rental. He's only gonna be there for 1 year. He already came out and said he was seeking that type of deal. 1 year, 17 mil. He already said he was doing that. JC coming here. He said M Shut.
Yeah, we know. He got exposed again. He's wasting his Scott.
That was only. He said, Vic said, I need y'all to take his scholarship back right now.
But hopefully they get a quarterback next year. Sean Clifford was so up and down. He's the reason why Penn State lost to Ohio State. Bum ass. So the Giants got their outfielder. I don't know. I mean, Judge may not.
He talking about Mitch Haniger. From the Mariners. I gotta see it. Mitch Haniger is a good outfielder.
Oh man, I'm sorry to strike a nerve, Penn State fans. I'm sorry. Sean Clifford equals Nathan Peterman.
It says 6 years senior.
I forgot he's been there that long. Oh my god!
Yeah, you had 6 years. He had 6 years and still can't get it right. He had 6 years. That man almost played 7 years of college football. Still ain't that good.
Oh man, I didn't know you can stay in there that long. Jesus.
I thought you could stay in there 5 years, but not 6 years.
That's bad. I hope Penn State gets another quarterback. Sean Clifford is the Van Wilder of the NCAA. Oh man. JC, how's your Nets doing? I mean, look, I can't talk poop because my Sixers stink.
They may be doing better than them Sixers. Nets been on the road though. They've been good. They've been on the road.
I can't talk about. That's why I said I don't talk crap about basketball about nobody because my Sixers stink.
Y'all can beat the Lakers.
We're not beating nobody.
I try to keep hope that they can beat the Lakers.
I said we wasn't going to beat the Bucks, and we beat the Bucks, but we're not beating the Lakers. Lord, what's up, Mo? He with this man. I've been said fire Doc. He said Nets who? He said, "Oh, hit him after Christmas." Okay,
yeah, he focuses on the Eagles football.
That's facts. I give you that. I can definitely give you that. Freaking 132 to 123. We are 12-12. We are.
I told y'all. Y'all think I was playing. Rockets can score the ball. They can score. Actually, they got the player. We just don't have the coach. We just don't have the right coach. We got the player. We can score. We average 119 points per game. The problem is we give up too many.
A 3-year deal.
They got Mitch Haniger. He's actually a good outfielder, left fielder though from Seattle. He's actually a good player. That's a good move.
Well,
and if they get Judge, they can put Judge in center field. They can put him in center field too.
Oh yeah, you do. You not a you. I know you're not a Commanders fan after that tie.
He said Tucker is the worst.
No, PJ Tucker finally scored the freaking basket.
And it was a 2 point. It was a 2. He scored 3 points. The man, how do you pay someone 33 million? You can't score 10 and you haven't scored in 10 games. How can you pay somebody that much money to not score in 10 straight games?
Eagles to worry about. Thank God I got somebody to cheer for. I mean, the Flyers did beat the champs yesterday, 5-3. So
that's something y'all can be happy about, though. He said PJ.
I just don't know. Like
right field, I think Judge can play any part of the outfield. I think he can play center field too, though. I think Judge can play center field. Matter of fact, I think Judge used to play center field. Did he? Vic, he can play center field. I believe Judge can play center field.
How about them Devils, though? Oh man, what y'all got for us, man? We got a couple minutes to hang and lollygag for a little bit. Donte's still on the damn showing Clifford.
Man, I never. JC came in the chat with a bang, bro. He came in the chat with that out of nowhere with Sean Clifford. He said,
"Oh man," he said, "Should have been a bench on the bench." Come on, Damian. Don't start with the Quinn. He's not playing. He's on IR right now. The Eagles put Robert Quinn on IR. But he'll be back during the playoffs, though. Aaron Judge apparently was house hunting while he was in San Fran meeting with the Giants. Based from talks with sources close to the Giants and Judge camp, I've been predicting this since late October. That Judge goes to San Fran, and I will feel that way until he resigns to the
Big gonna be depressed like a Big gonna be like, oh hell no. Big y'all gonna pull around. Big gonna go crazy. Now this Penn State got screwed. All of a sudden now Aaron Judge is leaving. Boy, you gonna see a lot of YouTube videos on Aaron Judge, man. I'm telling you, they're already ready to make their videos.
Eagles playoff game. Eagles Cowboys. It depending on what seed they're in, it could be possible. Could be possible. That was from Randy Miller. Okay. No, I mean it could be possible depending on again what seed it is. And y'all have to win a playoff game first because we all know what happens with Dallas. Just wait. It's December. An accident's waiting to happen. And when you least expect it, some crap's going to go down with Dallas. So you already know what's going to happen with Dallas. Something's going to crack, fold, fumble. Y'all won't win a play. Y'all have to win a playoff game first. Until y'all do that, you don't have no words to say. They haven't. We got to watch You gotta watch Dallas's Super Bowls on VHS. You got to dust off the tapes before you play them. So, but Donte, you got anything to add?
Don't really had a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of fun. JC then came in here with a bang. All of a sudden, we talk about Sean Clifford by Vic. Then he come up, he bust up in there, he kicked the door down and bring in Sean Clifford.
But shout out to Coach Donte. He's on his way to 4,800 on his channel. So he's almost to 5K. So make sure if y'all have not yet subscribed to Coach Donte, the links is in the description. So make sure you tune in to Coach. He will be doing what game we doing? Mavs and Nuggets.
Yes.
Mavs and Nuggets later on tonight on his channel. So make sure y'all tune on in. Of course, we got the KeyInDaBuilding merch. If y'all have not yet grabbed the one, make sure y'all do that, or the 7,200 seconds merch as well. The links in that description. And again, come on back here on Friday if y'all want to see me in misery. I will be doing the Lakers game against the Sixers, so that's always going to should be fun. The White Howard's beef with Shaq, because Shaq oh my God. Who cares? Obviously, he couldn't play in the NBA. So, he had to go overseas. And he was killing. Well, he had like 26 points, 29 rebounds.
Yep.
Over there overseas. Appreciate you, Vic. I know I had some technical difficulties. My computer didn't like me. But yeah, this will be on the audio version side on Spotify. So make sure y'all follow us. For the audio version, got to edit some things out so you don't hear the choppiness, and the long pause that we had when I got kicked out. But no, make sure you follow us on Spotify as well. 7,200 seconds we're on Spotify. So if you want to hear the audio version while you're working out in your car or around the house cleaning, you want to listen to us, go ahead and follow us on Spotify as well.
Yep.
So yeah, but we gonna get on out of here. Come on back next Tuesday. We'll have some more topics, some more debates, fact and fiction as well. We'll see who's going to be on Coach's list next week. Any upsets that we should be on the lookout for this weekend?
For what, college?
Yes, anything. Do you have an upset? Or a big bold prediction of what's going to happen?
Like I say, don't have too many upsets, but I gotta really actually kind of write them down a little bit. So if I had a bold upset, it would be Kansas State upset in Alabama. It would be because Bryce Young may find a way to sit out in that game because he don't want to get hurt, because many respect that he may be probably the number 1 overall pick in the draft, or he may be a top 3 pick. Bryce Young, I believe, is going to be a top 3 pick in the draft. But we'll see. So overall, yep, never know. I might be already getting ready for him. So at the end of the day, that will be probably my only kind of upset pick of the week. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a bold prediction in women's college basketball. Clark will drop 50 at the end of the week.
50.
That's a bold prediction. Caitlin Clark. Who Iowa playing? Caitlin Clark. Yo, Iowa. Okay, Iowa beat. I think they beat Nebraska this week. So let me see who Caitlin Clark playing. Let me go back because the last time let me go back to Iowa right quick. Hold on. So Caitlin Clark. Let me go to Big 10. She in a Big 10 right now.
Villanova girls play tonight too.
Yo, I think y'all men playing right now. Y'all playing America.
My Nova team stinks when it comes.
Y'all playing a scrimmage. Y'all play the scrimmage game. Y'all play the scrimmage game right now. All right, so now that they're playing Iowa State on Wednesday at 6:00, they will be playing Iowa State. But at the end of the week, I'm making a vote for this. She'll be having a 50-point game at the end of the week, not tomorrow. It can be another day that she played. But Caitlin Clark, she's something special.
Donte, I swear for goodness, if she gets 50 points, I think that'll be a record.
Yep.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get on out here. Me and Coach gonna have to figure out when we can do some college basketball for the girls. All depends on what my schedule is. I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday, but I don't know who's playing Saturday either. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Gotta get the lady some love. Hopefully, Caitlin can go to the Sparks. Hopefully, the Sparks can pick her up because she's definitely going to be in the WNBA draft, which we're going to do and cover.
Yep.
But yeah, Caitlin, Sparks, can y'all pick her up, please? Please.
You know what happened, Tom? You know what happened when the Wings played the Sparks happened? You know what happened?
We got blown out. That's the only LA team I like, and we stunk it up. No, Cambridge, shout out to her. Hopefully she's getting her, her mental stuff together. Her mental right to come back and play basketball. But man, I knew she wasn't gonna fit right with LA. And then Candace Parker left. So it's just
Derek Fisher ran that was Derek Fisher's fault though. He ran Candace Parker. He ran Candace Parker up out of that. That was Derek Fisher's fault.
What's that, Mo? What you got? We are open to suggestions.
What's up, Penman Sports? Yeah, that was Derek Fisher. That was Derek Fisher fault. Derek Fisher ran. How can you run possibly the greatest Spartan player of all time? A possibility. I think Lisa Leslie. That title goes to Lisa Leslie. Oh, but yeah. You can't.
He said, I feel like I should only cover Washington sports.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. But we're gonna get on out of here with that. I know Big Simple probably would love that. All Washington. We did all Washington. Oh, speaking of Washington, you said you wanted to follow the Wizards. They 1-6 right now over the course of 7 games. Kyle Kuzma, he could be on the trading block again. Bradley Beal said the reason why he wanted to stay in Washington because he didn't want no other team or something would he could win or something. I said, is he smoking? You know how many people was going to grab you up that you could have been a contender for? Because you're not going to win in Washington. You're not going to win in Washington. So that's how we play. We play good and we like to lose sometimes.
He said they like to lose sometimes.
But we definitely gonna get on out of here. Yeah, come on back next Tuesday. Hang out, chill out, hang out. We'll talk about stuff. Hopefully, we'll see where Aaron Judge goes later on this week, or he might go next week. Well, who knows? But definitely, internet is stirring now about Aaron Judge.
Yep.
Who cost you fantasy points?
He said Sly suck. He talking about Joey Sly, the kicker, I believe.
Judge to the Nationals. Oh my God. Yo, what if Aaron Judge is smoke screening everybody and will go to a team you would never think of?
That would be crazy.
Oh, the Washington kicker. Yo, that would be crazy. They'd be like, Aaron Judge to the Rays, or Aaron Judge to somewhere else, or Aaron Judge to the Mets. Now, they really would have a fit if Aaron Judge went to the Mets. I think New York will have a fit if he went to the Mets. Pinsman think that he's staying in the Yankees. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, let me get on out of here. Again, tune on back. Coach goes going to do some basketball today. Make sure y'all give him some support. He's doing Denver and the Mavs. The Mavs is, I don't know, not been playing. So, did they win last night?
Yeah, they beat the Phoenix Suns. Yeah.
What's going on, Pyro? Yeah. So it seems like you say they beat Phoenix.
Yeah, they beat Phoenix. I believe 133 to 111.
It just seems like the Mavs can't beat Phoenix to save their life for some reason. Luka always is in Booker's ear.
I hope y'all resign him though, Vic. I hope y'all resign Aaron Judge so we can keep putting them about the playoffs. I hope we do resign them. But don't, boy, y'all better not lose him. I'm gonna be all on Twitter and all on IG. I'm gonna be coming, bro.
Deion Sanders, he coming.
Oh, I'm coming, bro. If y'all lose him, I'm coming. I'm telling y'all, don't lose him.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all in the chat as always. Victory, ECG, Damian, Pyro, Mo, Big Simple, Cool. All of y'all. I appreciate y'all. We see y'all on another live show. Peace.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh.